everyone. I have Damien Norwick of Quark Audio on FaceTime with me right now. He has asked me several questions of my recent projects, production and prototype, and my personal toys. And he is seeing a lot of colors, maybe even more color than usual, if I have to add. So he has several questions about what are they, and I don't know why I'm actually putting more color than normal. That's kind of question that I don't know how to answer yet. If you know how to, you can help me out how to answer that question. But anyway, so we just did a video not too long ago, and he said I always wear a hat, and he gotta show off his hat. I'm gonna show you what he looks like, and then he's not gonna be on. There you are. So
here's my hat. It's not as colorful, but it still has some color.
Oh, there's a spotlight here, so I'm gonna block it. Yeah, he's in Miami Beach, Florida now, so he has to wear a hat all the time. I'm just pretending. I don't have enough sunlight, but I'm still wearing a hat. So I am going to take Damien off the camera now, and then I'm going to put it there so you guys can see him if you want to see him. But I can hear him. He's going to ask question. You can hear him too. And I'm gonna hold the camera. In fact, I need to hold the camera to show him what you as the audience seeing. Okay, so let's see I can do this without screwing that much up. So ask me question. What you want to ask is like, we are seeing this board. Now this is a phono stage. This is actually a custom funky lights P715 phono stage, and that one here is a oh, I'm showing the wrong things to. Okay, so I gotta show the audience what they're seeing. So the one in the back there is the separate amp module for the integrated separate system. And that sounds a little complicated, but we can explain that later in a more technical video. So what question do you have, Damien?
Okay, so well, like we kind of started off with, I've seen a lot more colors in your components lately, and well, we've seen in your concept proving or testing beds that of course you use a lot more color, and well, what we're seeing now and what you're talking about is for your integrated separates system. I see even on your amplifier there, the heatsink is painted now. That's something new.
Yep. So I'm going to take the camera off and show the audience what you're talking. That heatsink there, those heatsinks are painted, and this is a separate amp module for the integrated separate system. But I'm also painted heatsink, and 3 months ago I painted the red heatsink for one of your customer, and that was just pure red. And I thought, you know what? He likes red. I did it red, but I like multicolor. So that's what I'm doing, painting more heatsink now. This like this. So these are the heatsink that I'm painting now. They are multicolor. Now, is there any sonic benefit? I will be honest, no, there isn't. Would that block colors? Would that block heat? No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't either. So, but it just visually interesting, and that's the monoblock left channel, and that's the right channel. Now the heatsink are not painted the same, but they are painted in the same theme of color, but not exactly the same. But that's right. Not my intention. My intention isn't going to be looking exactly the same. And at the back there you can see the concept proving ground amp. So
yeah, I see that you for the knobs on the front there, you have different colors as well. Are those correlating to each one? of the different settings, or is that just different colors that you chose?
Yes, it's actually correlating different channel. I'm going to put down a camera right here, but I'm going to find a indicator sticks. An indicator stick like this. And I gotta show Damien what the indicator stick looks like. That one.
Even that's silicone.
Yep, it is silicone because now I'm going to tell you why it's silicone. Now I'm trying to hold the phone and show Damien what we're showing, but at the same time I'm holding the camera. But now Damien is not seeing anything, but you guys are seeing everything. So the orange knob here is for the channel that with the speaker output at the back there, and that's orange. Okay, that's orange back there. And then you get a cyan knob, and the cyan output on the speaker binding post, and also the cyan preamp output. Now this is also the orange preamp output. So the green knobs is going to the green preamp output. The master control is the purple knob, and I also have other 3 more pairs of channel output. Well, it's not really channel, but speaker output, and it will have different color too. So each color are related to individual output.
Okay. And I see each one is on a board, kind of like that first one that you had on the bench there. I think in one of your posts you said that those are wood boards that you've painted and added silicone feet to.
Oh, those are just like what do they call OSB? They're just OSB board, but the OSB boards are usually pretty flimsy, but they're not really flimsy, but they're good enough to do as a sub floor.
Right.
But they're light, but they're strong enough to be a subfloor. So what I do is they do flex a little bit, but I would at least glue 2 pieces together, sometimes 3 pieces, depends on how heavy the parts I need to mount on there, and to strengthen that up. And then I purposely kind of rough up the edges. So I purposely rough up the edges like that. And it's almost impossible to make the OSB board's edges smooth. So I rough it up, paint it, and occasionally I have about 3 or 4 people ask me, "Are those stone?" They look at it from a distance. They ask me, "Are those stone?" I said, "No, they're not stone. They're just OSB board, rough up edges."
Okay.
But the OSB boards are strong enough, but yet they are fairly light. So it's almost perfect for doing what I'm doing, because I don't want to build anything too heavy. And
right.
Now this board have silicone feet. This board have silicone feet. There's a white silicone feet. Now the other board there, I have orange, multicolor silicone feet. This one orange, this one's green, and they're multicolor. And I did the white silicone feet on this board, but my intention is to actually add color to it, add color around it, because I know that's way higher than normal, so I need to get it cured and then I add color on top of it or around it. So that's different ways of adding color.
Okay, and for these test beds, it's kind of a mix between your art and, of course, the technical side of things. So how does it start? Does it start more as art, or does it start more as this is what I want to do, and you just kind of go along that and just add little pieces of yourself along the way?
When I start all the test board things, that's Gilbert's job. So they're all technical. There's no art involved. So, but then when the technical part started, and Angela couldn't stand just bare board, so that's why she put color on. That's how it works.
Okay.
And then after that, it would be just like the two of us working together. It's just impossible to just work on a bare board. When I mount component on those board, like those components on those board, I just couldn't work on a piece of bare board anymore. Like 20 years ago, I put urethane on top of MDF, and that was horribly boring. I don't know how I managed that, but that's what I did. But now I have to have color. Like even the handle of the amp, the handle that you're seeing right now, that bar on top is functional, for both way. And one way is it's holding the two heatsinks together, and the other one is actually working as a handle. You can actually pick up the whole amp with that bar, and that bar is a 3 pieces of OSB laminated together, and just finish up with color.
Wow, it works.
It works perfect. And so is this. And you might ask them, what's that top platform? And I will show everybody later, but it's difficult to describe. But that platform is going to hold. It's going to the power supply, the two power supply, are going to sit under the amp, and that two platform is going to hold the amp together.
Okay, that'll be interesting to see.
Yep. So anything else?
Yes. Back to the phono, that custom phono that you have there, and the painted chassis.
Okay.
Mind if we take a look at those?
Yep. This is the one. Yep, that's the phono stage, the P715 phono stage.
Wow. So that one kind of reminds me of the, there's another painted chassis that you had posted on Facebook that style kind of reminds me of that, but you've done the entire chassis in that paint.
That might be a regular preamp.
Yes, I think that was it.
Yeah, that was similar. Now the regular preamp is just a cover, but this one has it's going to have a clear plexiglass front panel.
That looked really nice. So this is a custom commission that someone requested of you?
Yep, and this is the one. I'm going to put the camera down again. I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show you the power supply. Hold your horses. Okay, I can show the power supply. I don't know where's the bottom of the power supply, but the power supply is this. That's the cover of the power supply. I didn't eat the cookie. Somebody else did. Not that I don't like the cookie, but I just don't want to get fat too fast.
Right. So the power supply is actually the cookie can for this one.
Yes. The cookie cans are going to have silicone around it for functional and for decoration. Have silicone feet. These actually have silicone feet too. So if I flipped it over.
Are you actually going to paint that can, or just the additions of the silicone?
I don't know yet.
Do you know yet?
I don't know yet. It's likely silicone add-on, and it may be painted. But that's the silicone feet of that phono stage. It's not complete. And if you look closer, you will see those little legs. Those little legs are two LEDs. Clear silicone, LED stuck into it. You know what it's going to look like?
What color LEDs do you have?
Purplish blue.
Okay. That'll be very cool to see.
Yeah, a slight tint of purple, but it's more into blue. So the First time I tried to light up the silicone feet.
Yeah, I'll definitely want to see that, complementing the blue circle on the front.
Yeah, you will. It's not quite the same blue. The blue circles are more into medium blue, but this is actually more into a purplish blue. So, but anyway, I will.
That you think? Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Something.
You think this is something else you're going to experiment more with, the illuminated feet, or is this just kind of a test bed to see where it goes?
Well, I mean, this customer say like, this is how much I'm going to pay you, and put the P715 into it, and well, I thought you want funky, right? So, you let me do whatever I want. He said, yep. And hey, he doesn't even know that I'm going to put illuminated feet on it yet. He only thought that was a clear silicone, but I didn't show him any of the LED legs yet.
That'll definitely be a nice surprise once he gets it.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking about I'll make it turn it on and off too. Some people don't like a lot of lights, but I think this person don't mind those little lights, and I'm not going to make it too bright. Too bright would be a bit tacky. It's going to be a faint, kind of soft, faint, comfy blue. Okay, so anything else that you want to ask me? We're getting long. I need my nap. It's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, well, the last thing that we've not covered yet is that chassis in the background there. Is that a Sansui amplifier?
Oh yeah, that's a Sansui amplifier. Hold on. Let me move this and over here. Move the phone off. Okay, so this is a Sansui amplifier. Take my glasses off the cover. I don't remember how long ago I painted this, but it was 3-4 years ago. It was 3-4 years ago I painted this cover.
Is this one of the first ones that you've painted?
It probably first or second. I don't remember I painted this one first or the NSF 238. It maybe this one first. Because the NSF 238 is NFS 238 was a lot more complicated job, and this one compared to that one is a lot simpler. It's most likely I painted this one first. And too bad.
You can definitely.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
I was just saying, you can definitely see where some of your inspiration started coming in, and you're starting to express yourself more into the paint there, into that chassis.
Yeah.
Though we don't see any of the silicone yet.
It was the first time silicone. But when I did the silicone, there was a very early silicone, because when I did this silicone, I actually tried to put a plastic cups on the silicone, not knowing how the silicone behave. So I thought I need a plastic cup under there to control the silicone spread, but end up I didn't have to. Can you see it?
Yes, I can see those feet under there.
Yeah, those feet and the upper part of the feet are actually a plastic cup bolts right into the bottom of the chassis, and I thought I need the plastic containers to control the silicone spread, but end up I really didn't have to. So this must be a very early job of the silicone feet and also cover. And I was going to say that too bad this Sansui is getting noisy. There's either I have to clean up the switches and the volume control myself, or get somebody else to clean it. So I haven't been using this for a while.
I don't even think I've seen that model personally.
This one? It was mid-80s when they were, the D things. When all the Japanese company are saying like digital ready. Yeah, there's like everything's D back then. Digital ready. What the heck is that?
Marketing terms.
Yeah. Well, we can tag you this day. At least they didn't make you they didn't make you pay subscription yet.
Right. There's a lot of subscriptions nowadays.
Yep. Okay, so let's not go let's not go to that one.
Right. Well, I don't want to hold you back from your nap time. I know we're getting a little long into this video here.
All right. Okay, so I am going to do my things, and you can say goodbye. You are on the camera now.
Bye, everybody.
And it's my turn. Until next time, stay safe.